Shalom. Allah Sarabah, giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and Ezra and Millstone. Salutations to the Philet, disputing the truth. Cross for comes earth, all fair truth and sincerity. This I'm one about back in the city. Just want to go into about just how the day of the day of the Lord. Just go back to how people, I hear or see that they say they can't wait till the Lord returns. Make his return back to the to the earth, and but not knowing, the day, that the day and time that the Lord Yahushua will return, who y'all instantly call Jesus. When the Lord Yahushua do returns, that's the name of the Lord Yahushua. The true name of the true name of the Lord is Yahushua and not Jesus. But when the Lord Yahushua do returns, a lot of you that claim to know the Lord or believe in the Lord, and you say that you really truly repented of your ways to the Lord and this and that. You was a solid servant to the Lord Yahushua, to the Lord Yahushua. A lot of people that believe once, like people that want people that really truly believe that within their mind that, hey, Lord, once the Lord returns, he gonna forgive me, he ain't gonna deliver me. But that's not gonna be the case. A lot of people gonna be disappointed when the Lord Yahushua returns, because Lord Yahushua, he returning with vengeance on his mind. He coming for payback, especially coming back to to destroy these so-called come back to destroy these Edomites, so-called white people, red people, right? These devils, and 2/3 Israelites, right? That's not of the elect of Israel, because the Lord Yahushua, he come back to deliver his elect of the Israelites, of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Not all gonna be delivered and have mercy by Lord Yahushua when he returns. Hopefully, I'm part of the righteous number. That Lord Yahushua have mercy upon me. But just saying, to give you the understanding, the real, that, hey, a lot of people gonna be disappointed, man. When the Lord Yahushua returns, because he come back with vengeance. He'll bring judgment down. He's gonna bring the hammer down. He's gonna turn in the so-called UFO. He's gonna be come back and he's gonna be zapping people with the laser beams, and a lot of people gonna be out here just dying, basically, being getting put to death. More than getting delivered, because I say only a small number of so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites is gonna be delivered, and that's gonna be the 1/3 and 144,000, the elect. But I'm gonna get into it. Amos 5:18. Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So woe means destruction. Woe means destruction unto you. So destruction unto those that desire the day of the Lord. Because to what end is for you? What's gonna be the end for those that, hey, you say you believe in? Like I said, lie. Most of y'all don't have the name of the Lord. Even you do have the name of the Lord. Even though you do have the true name of the Lord Yahushua, is you gonna be delivered. Lord, y'all got mercy upon you, because like I said, it's all about if you're of the elect number. You know. So that's how. That's how. Truly. The situation is with that. A lot of people, gonna be disappointed. Because like I said, you got people still calling on saying Jesus. Jesus is not the name of the Lord. You're gonna have people call, wanting Jesus to, save them, but it's not gonna be the case. And I said, Lord Yahushua gonna ignore you. Those that still calling and saying Jesus, that's not the name of the Lord, But hey, that day, when it does come about, the day of the Lord, it's gonna be a terrible day for a lot of people, man. It's not gonna be happy. It's not gonna be a happy day for a lot of people. They might think that Lord finna, deliver them or whatever, but they're gonna be getting destroyed by the Lord Yahushua. And only the elect is gonna be delivered in these times. In these times, and when the Lord Yahushua returns, in the day of the Lord is darkness, not light. So it's gonna be a very, it's gonna be a dark day in darkness. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be a lot of death, a lot of destruction when the Lord Yahushua returns. It's not gonna be all sunshine and rainbows. When he returns. But the only ones that are gonna be, hopeful and in the Lord Yahushua return is the elect, and hopefully, on par rushing number, like I said. But it's all about the elect. If you ain't know that number, you're gonna be destroyed, even before the Lord Yahushua returns. Judgment will come on those before Yahushua returns. But I'm going to Amos 5:19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him. So, so, in those times, man, in these times not going forward, especially when the Yahushua returns, you have people trying to escape, the wrath and judgment of the Lord Yahushua, but, you're going to be met with this, situation or this judgment in front of you, and you try to escape that judgment, but then you run into this judgment. You go escape that, then you run into this, but then, it's this judgment waiting for you. So, when, the day of the Lord is going to be, darkness, man. For a lot of people, it could be a lot of, cruel judgments going to be upon people, man. They cannot escape, especially in these times as well, and going forward. But that's what it is, It is what it is situation, It's keeping, like I say, keeping it, real, keeping it 100, keeping it true with, with the understanding of that, because like I say, only the apostles and the elders of Berg messed on the middle Lord that has truth gonna give you 100% truth, and just keep it straight up with you, not sugarcoat the truth, not play around with you, give it to you straight up, straight up, no chaser, This guy, they got swallowed, swallow it down, the bitter, because the scripture like says bittersweet, but that's what it is, and I say a lot of so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites don't like to hear, the bitter of the scriptures, the bitter of the word of the Lord, because they want to hear everything gonna be all right. You're gonna prosper in America and blah blah. That's not the case. Especially in these times going forward. Nothing. Only thing that's coming to America, Lord Yahushua gonna bring them a death and destruction, man. That's all that's coming, man. But next verse, Amos 5:20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it. So, like I say, the day of the Lord is gonna be darkness and not light, man. It's gonna be depressing. A lot of like a lot of death and destruction, man. Basically, it's gonna be like I said, terrible time for a lot of people, but only for the elect is gonna be delivered in these times, going forward. But and go from there to I'll go to the next chapter. So this is 2 Ezra 15. 2 Ezra 15 to 14. Woe to them and that woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction. So woe to the world means woe, destruction to the world. Destruction to this world, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom's world, the system. And them that dwell therein. 2 Ezra 15, 14. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and with swords in their hands. So, like I say, in these times, we're going to have race wars out here, man. It's creeping up, right? It's, heating up, They have race wars, nations against nation, kingdom against kingdom. That's what's, brewing. I won't say, brewing or heating up. I say heating up, basically. It's heating up to that. And it's going to get real serious out here. In the coming, months, I say, within the year. We see how things go and probably see how things unfold, but things are heating up. And it's going to get to a point people are just going to get tired of, not caring about what the governor got to say or the mayor got to say or anything. Not giving a damn about the police. They're going to probably just, not care about what the police say or, whatever they're going to do. Just be crashing out. Just to say crashing out. People be crashing out here, right? Losing it. Because how, the economy is right now. And if things don't change, the prices don't go down or things don't get better, you go see a lot of people out here crashing out, man, losing it, man. We're going to have a lot of companies, more of these companies out here laying off people or shutting down without even telling people or telling the employees. That's how a lot of these companies don't give a damn about you for the most part. They don't care. They let you go off a drop of a hat. They don't care. They let you go. Out of here. They don't care about how you gonna pay your bills or this and that. They don't care about none of that. They ain't gonna give you a nice little check to where you can hold yourself until you get another job. That's not gonna be the case. I'm gonna give you that last little measly check, you got. The day that you work. That's it. You're on your own for now. And that's how it's gonna be. A lot of people ain't gonna be, in desperation mode trying to survive, robbing, stealing, killing. But I'm going to the next verse. 2 Ezra 15 to 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So yeah. So it's gonna be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Like I say, these people out here not gonna regard nothing about what the leaders say. Nothing. They gonna be like, just fuck that. I gotta do what I gotta do. People gonna be crashing out. I say robbing, stealing, killing. They gotta do what they gotta do to survive. They don't care what the president talking about. Calm down. They don't care about none of that. And like I said, there's a show. Like I said, there's a show on Netflix called 0 Day. Not mistake, called 0 Day. And it's on there. It shows like, a scene where people, the banks are, it's closed and they can't cash their checks or get their money, and people losing it. So they can't buy stuff in the store or whatever, so they go loot the stores and they got they have the police officers out there, the martial law troops, to calm the people down. So that's what's coming, man. Like they showing you in other movies as well, but this series or show called 0 Day. So that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna have cyber attacks, the messing with the grid, the power. It's gonna cause, problems, accidents that happen, and planes crashing, and you got planes crashing now, but it's gonna get way worse. You know what I'm saying? So, we in those times, man. Like I say, it's just a matter of time for things to just get out of control. You know, it get out of hand out here. You know, so but I say we at that I say that boiling point. It's heating up to the boiling point, to the point that people just people really losing it in somewhat now, but it's not too crazy. But it's gonna get way crazy, way just out of hand soon if things don't change and things like prices keep going up and going up, and you know what I'm saying, people losing their jobs and this and that. It's gonna get weird. It's gonna get real out here. You know, it's gonna be a real hot summer. You know, it's gonna be a real crazy summer. You know what I'm saying, going to the fall. So we see how things play out, but right now, things looking right now ain't looking good. But I'll go to the second Ezra 15:17. A man shall desire to go into the city, shall not be able. I said martial law troops coming in. The UN troops, whatever, they blocking out different parts of the city. Like you can't go into this part of that city or town. You can't cross that point because it's blocked off by military UN troops. So they already got this, mapped out how they're gonna block like certain parts of cities and towns and this and that. You can't escape. And those that do that resist gonna be thrown in concentration camps. Eventually, say guillotine coming down. Guillotine will be waiting on that guillotine. That's what's gonna happen, man. That's what's set up, man. So, hey, Loyal Shah said, Loyal Bashai is a power to be feared, man. Everything is set up, man. Especially in America, Babylon Great, for a lot of people gonna be, set up for judgment and thinking everything gonna be okay, but harsh realities, and a real harsh reality and a lot of horrific judgments it awaits for a lot of these proud people here in America, Babylon Great. Especially these women out here that's proud. A lot of these women out here that's proud gonna get it, man. And mostly 2/3 of Israelites are women. Going to be women. Not saying there's not men and children in that number that's gonna be destroyed, 2/3, but you're gonna have mostly, like I said, most of the 2/3 are women, because women outnumber men. So you're gonna have a small amount of women being delivered, and then you're gonna have men and then women and children being delivered in that number of the 1/3, 144,000 on the men of the Lord. So that's what it is, man. That's the times that we're in, man. Either you to let them out, Lord y'all shall have mercy on you to deliver you out of any situation, and that's all that just matters, If not, hey, you're gonna be destroyed, That's what it is, the judgment's gonna come down. That's you've seen a lot of that, you've seen a lot of it, right now. To be honest with you, that's why it's a fear. It really got to fear the Lord Yahweh Shai, have a really sincere fear of the Lord Yahweh Shai in these times, man. And that goes for me first and foremost, just hoping the Lord Yahweh Shai have mercy upon me. But I'm gonna go from there to 2 Ezra 15:17. 2 Ezra 15:18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So yeah. So because of the pride of the cities, man, people are proud of it, man. For their pride, the city shall be troubled. These cities, major cities, in the city, California, Los Angeles, still state California, but Los Angeles, like the major cities, like and New York, and so forth. These major cities, man, that's in these states of the United States, gonna be troubled, man. A lot of people out here gonna be, losing it, man. Like I said, killing and stealing to survive, man. Not caring, not caring about nothing but trying to survive, man. And so it's gonna be all our anarchy. Another movie, what's that movie called, Greenland? It kind of shows that Greenland. Even though it had like an asteroid hitting Florida and all that stuff like that, hitting different states, it got chaotic trying to get up out there. But it just shows how chaotic it get when things just go left and the things, something happens to where society just breaks down, right? The movie, the Purge movies, right? all out anarchy, you know what I'm saying? Lawlessness, you know. The police can't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? But police gonna get overrun. Military, you know, they're gonna be coming in, killing people too, and dragging them to concentration camps, and it's gonna get crazy out here, man. That's what these movies showing you what's gonna happen in America eventually. Eventually, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, when it actually happens in your face, you know, the reality of it is gonna be like, whoa, you know, it's happening, you know. This ain't a movie. This is real life. It's going down. But that's the prophecy right here in Second Ezra, you know, Ezra's is saying, you know. And that's what's gonna happen here in America, Babylon the Great. You know, but you know, the houses shall be destroyed, men gonna be like, you gonna have the guys that, you know, that you know or who you know may know, or you know, that's tough. You know, oh, this guy he ain't scared of nothing. But when this shit go down, man, a lot of men out here gonna be shaking, man, folding. Seeing how crazy it is gonna get out here, man. All the ones that gonna be solid and, you know, and strong is the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites. Those that had a faith, Lord Yahweh gonna be, you know, strong in the faith, you know. Not saying that you're not gonna be like, you know, like, oh man, you know, not, you know, taken by, you know, not, you know, surprisingly taken by, because I say we in this flesh of things going down, but for the most part, the elect is gonna be strong in the spirit, Lord Yahweh, not be afraid in the times, and not be, you know, not, you know, not gonna, you know, shrivel up or fold in those times, like, because the elect gonna be strong in the faith, Lord Yahweh, you know. You know, gonna be strong in the faith, man. Not really be numb, you know. Like, you know, it is what it is, you know. You know, but 2 15:18. Let's see. No, my bad. 2 15:19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, because they shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, like I said, in time, and like it's gonna get drastic, man. Like, they can't buy no food because they ain't got no job or they ain't got no money. When there's no neighbor, they gonna come banging on your door with a gun. If that's all they got is a gun or a knife, where it may be, they got, saying, open up the fucking door, I need some bread, or whatever it may be. They ain't gonna ask nicely. Ain't no, hey, do you got some bread and some water and some sugar? No. They gonna be banging on your door, hey, you got some motherfucking water, bread up in there? You know? Excuse my language, but just saying, that's how it's gonna be, you know? It's gonna be unfiltered language. They ain't gonna care what they say. They're gonna be like, open the goddamn door, I need some bread, I need some water. With the gun or knife, whatever they got. You know? Because of the lack of bread and the great troubles that's ahead, man, for America, Babylon Great. Nothing good, man. Trump is not going to make America great again. It's going downhill, man. There's no point of return. This place going back to the glory days, you know, or the happy days, what you want to say, the fun days. It's over with. Ain't no but dark days ahead for America, Babylon the Great, man. You know, especially according to the prophets of the word of the Lord, this place is finished. It's coming to an end, man. It's coming to a full ending. You know, eventually, you know, it's coming to that point. And, you know what I'm saying, it's all about the elect that's going to make it through. The Lord Yahshua going to make sure his elect going to, you know, be taken care of, and, you know, going to be straight. The elect going to be taken care of in these times going forward. Gonna be the elect going to have something to eat, drink, going to have a head or something. They're going to have a shelter over their head, and they're going to have somewhere, you know, they're going to be okay. They're going to be safe. You know, the elect, you know, Lord Shai knows he's elect, and they're going to be okay. They're going to be taken care of, you know, until his return. You know, but you're going to have some that they're going to die in the faith. But they're going to be, you know, they're going to be risen up once the Lord Shai returns, you know. And I'm saying those that remain going to be raised up with them in the air with, you know, those that died in the faith. And died in the faith and believe in Lord Yahweh until the end. So until his return, you know, until the end, or to his return. But see, that's it. You know, I ain't gonna make this too long. I just wanna go on to that, man. You know, hey, that's the times that we ain't going forward. Like I said, let's hope me myself first and foremost, Lord Yahweh have mercy upon me, man. And I say those that do believe, hey, I keep the faith, hold on, man. Just keep believing until the end. So with that, I didn't want to make it too long. So again, like what I praise on glory to Yahweh by Shem Shah by Shem Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisak brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters that do listen, keep the faith, and Yahweh Shai keep fighting. That say Shalom.